Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. Looking at the Pistons, they're keeping pace with their win total from last season, holding steady, though they'd like to move the needle and continue to improve. And here in the early going, some teams already fulfilling their potential while others struggling out of the gate. Shaq, how big a deal are these initial outcomes?
Ernie, let me tell you something. I hated losing, period. Didn't matter if it was early, late, whatever. I expected to win every time out.
Well, the reality is you have 82 games. So if you get too high or too low in your little valleys or your peaks, you're going to be in big trouble. But every loss and every win does affect home court advantage if you're a veteran team trying to make the playoffs and trying to win it all. So you're thinking about every loss. If you lose in April, it hurts just as much when you lose in January.
And time now for tip-off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. And it's always exciting when the Cleveland Cavaliers come to the Palace in the Central Division battle. Last game for them in Milwaukee, a nice road win taking on the Bucks. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. Green in a two-guard. He's out there with Irving, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Parsons. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. And the shot is good.
It only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
From deep, Green. That's good. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Nobody near Parsons. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Pass to Love. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. For Detroit, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Drummond a screen to the inside. Parsons trying to break loose, and it's Drummond missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Back to Middleton. Jackson has the open look. And Detroit again with the bucket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Detroit leading by 3. In the corner, Middleton with it. Kept alive. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 5 points in the game.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Now here's Irving. 9 points last game. Green, the pass to Hansen. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Middleton. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. Outside Irving. Well, wide open look for Love. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Detroit's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Jackson kicks to Middleton. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Lopez sets a screen for Green. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Green. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Middleton. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Detroit making a switch here. Jennings is checked in. There's the dish to Drummond. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
A different look here for Detroit. Landry's checked in, and it's Muscala in for Chandler Parsons. And here's Jennings. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in Oakland. Shoots from 14. Here's Muscala, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here is Jennings. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Green with the rebound. Doyle, he's guarded by Jennings. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
The 10-footer. And the shot is long.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now, here's Green. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Jennings passes to Holmes. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Landry with a screen for Jennings. 4 on the clock. Kershaw misses the 3. Cleveland's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Green kicks to Smart. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. You look at Green, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Reggie Jackson.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. Pistons trail by 4. Jennings dishes to Landry. To halt the run. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Landry's got his first 2 points of the night. And there's the pass to Dort. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Pistons. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT. No matter how hard you played, you want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Excellent defense there from Smith.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize.
Ladies and gentlemen, yo, Detroit Pistons.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Cleveland.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Reggie Jackson, Chandler Parsons out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Chris Middleton. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He had 37 points, and as usual, he was found patrolling the defensive end of the court, knocking back shots with great regularity. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw, no good for Drummond. Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And stolen by Drummond. To the paint, here's Leach. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Green, the screen. Irving kicks to Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Takes it down to Middleton. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And Green slams it in.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Parsons attacking, can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive. And what a game for Green. 13 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Detroit with the ball. 4-point game. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Timeout, Cleveland.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them.
First in assists, first in steals. They are ranked 3rd in team rebounding as well. I tell you what, everybody on this team goes after the ball on the backboards.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Green with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Move the ball.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Moving against Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. Parsons. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving kicks to Green. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Here's Jackson. The Cavaliers making the shot. He dishes it to Parsons. There's the feed to Middleton. And the rejection by Love. The drive by Green.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. It's a pick by Love. The hook. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Green kicks to Love. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Parsons. A nice shot by Collison.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game. Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
Here is Jennings. Screen. Here's Holmes. Got a hand on it. They recover it. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Collison. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Now here's Jennings. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Looking to end the run. That's good. Jennings has got 5 points in the quarter.
perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Smart. He's got 9. From outside the arc, that's good. He's got 9.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
The drive by Collison. Back to Lopez. Here's Hansen. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And it's good. He's got 7.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Can't get it to go. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Green in at shooting guard. He's out there with Irving, and it's Hansen in at the 3.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job #1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Now here's Love. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
You better listen to that.
.90 seconds now into the second half. 4 on the clock. Shots good by Middleton.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Reggie Jackson. He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Kursov. Goes back up, and it's good on the way. 11 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Green. He's got 21. Passes it to Irving. The open shot by Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland. Parsons with a screen on Irving. Drummond a screen. Outside Jackson. From deep three-point range, can't hit. Some solid defense there from Irving.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost them.
They double him with Drummond. To the middle, here's Lopez, and it's sent back by Drummond. Outside for Jackson. Lets it fly. Nice shot from the wing. 13 points in the game. Cleveland leading by 10. Green with a screen on Jackson. Love the pass to Green. Back to Love. And the 3-ball is good.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Drummond with a screen on Irving. The drive by Jackson. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Middleton's got his second bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. It's Drummond with the rebound. Pistons trail by 11. To the left wing. Here's Kursov. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving dishes to Green. Love outside. Cleveland moving it around. And Green slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Cleveland making a change here. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 13. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Feeds it to Love. Pass to Collison. Great D that time from Jennings. For Detroit, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Kursov. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
There's the double team with Landry. Out left to the wing. And here's Love for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
They get it again. Another shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pistons making a change here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Holmes sinks the three-pointer.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Cleveland leading by 13. Collison kicks to Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal
He's
foul.
gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
That's good from Green. And Cleveland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Both free throws good from Green. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Landry, a screen on Collison. The drive by Jennings. Green with the block.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And it's blocked. Dishes it to Jennings. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Smart's checked in for Green.
Second team foul. Green for the Cavaliers. Marcus Smart.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Smart misses.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Got it. Let's get the ball
Now
inside.
here is Smith. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Smart misses. Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Holmes. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 3 seconds left. The shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead, up 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Reggie Jackson out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then there's Andre Drummond. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Cleveland leading by 6. Kicks to Love. Love with the screen for Irving. Irving double team. Down low, here's Love. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Irving. Middleton against Irving. Middleton the pass to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Kershaw. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Irving dishes to Lopez. To the left wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving attacking. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pistons trail by 6. He feeds it to Middleton. There's a good screen. He kicks it to Parsons. Outside Jackson from about 19 feet. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Smart kicks to Lopez. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Drummond, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Free throw, good. Drummond. Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. That one is no good. Cleveland leading by 7.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Love kicks to Irving. To the middle. Here's Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Free throw drops for Green.
Detroit calls timeout.
They can't guard us on the
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And he makes the first.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
There's a good screen. Drummond a screen. Lopez with the steal. Here's Green. Detroit with the rebound. Parsons got 6 rebounds here tonight. Parsons with a screen on Irving. Middleton for 3. That's good. Middleton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Outside Irving. Love right side. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. Here's Kursoff. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for Motion.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Down low, got a piece of it, and stolen by Parsons. They get a hand on it. From down in the low post, it goes. 19 points in the game.
You got a ball game now, fellas, no doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Inside. Jackson with it. Shoots from 12. Here's Drummond. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The drive by Green. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got 7 rebounds in the game. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Green kicks the line. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jennings is checked in.
For the Pistons, back on the floor.
Drummond the screen. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Here's Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's his first personal foul. At the line for Pistons, Frank. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
All right. You got to know what you got? All right.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Here's Middleton. It's Jennings with the drive. They get it back, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Nice job cleaning some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's Jennings. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Takes the 13-footer, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 1 point in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the miss by Kevin Love. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. To the right side. The Pistons working the ball around now. Lock at 6. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
They double him with Middleton. 14 feet away. No luck.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
First personal foul. At the line for the Pistons, Frank. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Here is Jennings. From the arc, buries it. And now they trail by just 4. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Gets the 3 to fall.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
Well, they're trying everything, Greg. Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.